Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Crypto Crow. It is Friday. Believe it or not, it is Friday already. This week has gone by so fast. My daughters came in and flew in for a week to visit, and the house has been crazy all week. And a lot has been going on in the meantime in the crypto space. Make sure you check out murderofcrows.io. You can mint up to 10 of these beautiful birds. If you're into the art and you're into the fun and you're into supporting what I do here on this channel, make sure you grab a couple and just hold on to them. Enjoy them for what they are. Also, Sobloks.com, that's Sobloks. My own social media platform being built for the Cardano blockchain is an open beta. So you can now set up a free account and get active, engage, post content, and start earning these block tokens that are currently taking place on our internal ledger until we completely go on chain. And then everybody's going to get their block tokens. You're going to be able to do a bunch of different stuff with them. So stay tuned for all of those updates as they come. Looking at Bitcoin's price, we have broken above our resistance line, but now we're settling just below it. And a very bold move in the Bitcoin's price action, but away we go. And I know that this pattern and what has happened here has been a continuation of a Wyckoff channel, a Wyckoff pattern, but I haven't broken it down since it basically just canceled my last pattern that I was following for quite some time and was provably accurate for quite a while until we just suddenly broke above it, and it was what it was. But I need to go back and rechart that and see where we're at with it. But I know this is basically the tail end of a pattern that ultimately speaks, $35,000 Bitcoin in the outcome. So we'll have to see, but ultimately on a daily candle, we are settling right below this resistance line. And I do believe that this is a brief pullback before we come up above it and we close above it, which also ultimately takes me to this. ADA price prediction. Bullish pattern set up plots a 40% potential rally in Cardano's price. This is by Brian Bollinger, published 16 seconds ago. The Cardano coin price rising for 8 consecutive days recorded a 15% growth from 38% report. Wow, that's off. A 38-cent support. Amid this recovery, the coin price breached the 42-cent neckline resistance, coming inverted head and shoulder pattern. This pattern formation is a sign of a bullish trend reversal, offering a significant bull rally upon its completion. Here's how interested traders may grab this entry opportunity to take a long position. None of that shit matters, in my opinion. Okay? What matters is where we're talking about heading. An inverted head and shoulders pattern is often spotted at the market bottom, where its price action gives a clear display of trend change from lower highs and lows to higher highs and lows. On April 13th, the ADA price gave a bullish breakout from the 42-cent neckline resistance of this pattern, offering buyers a significant stepping stone to lead further price rallies. As of now, the Cardano price trades at around 44 cents. I think it's actually coming back down a little bit to 42 cents with an intraday gain of 3.83%. However, in the coming days, the ADA price is more likely to revert lower and retest to this is where we're at, breached resistance of 42 cents. That's where we're now. If the coin price should suitably if the coin price shows suitability above the 42-cent level, the potential buyers can look for an entry opportunity. In ideal bullish conditions, this post-retest rally could drive the Cardano price 40% higher to hit 60 cents. Now, this leads me to my overall sentiment here. Given everything that's been going on in the crypto space, and not only that, but given what's been happening on a macro level across the globe, okay, we see the BRICS, we see all these big countries that are kind of trying to work together and form these alliances, ultimately to push the US dollar out of contention again, out of relevance in terms of, this global currency, or the world reserve currency, if you will. And I've been trying to tell my kids, like I was telling my son today, we're having a little bit of a talk about crypto. And I tell him, I said, listen, just start doing what you can to get into Cardano. And even me, okay, and I'm just going to be so straight up with you. I always am, but I mean, I want to make it very clear right now that even when I was buying Cardano at 50 cents, I knew it was going lower. I said that on my channel. I said I started buying it at 50 cents, but I know it's going lower. And it continued to average in at 40 cents and 30 cents and so forth. I didn't get any at like in the 20s. Okay. I think the lowest price point I may have bought some was maybe 32 cents or 33 cents or something. And even when I'm buying that and I'm thinking it could go lower, right? But now it's a point where, okay, now it's starting to raise up and it's probably not going lower. What do? Do you continue buying in? The prices are higher and you start dealing with this guilt. Okay. I do the same thing. Even though I originally bought at 50 cents and it's still lower than that, when we're in the 40 cent range, it's like, I already accumulated enough. Do I need more? Are there other projects that I might want to get into? And you know, the truth is, with everything going on in the world, there's one place that I feel much more secure having my money, and that is crypto. Because, you know, I have some Bitcoin. Obviously, I have a significant sum of Cardano that I keep locked away at this point. And I feel very confident in that. And I try to spread the word, and I try to spread information related to Cardano, as I have since 2017, because it's not just about the price activity of the project. It's about the merits of its technological advancements in a space of disruption on a global level. We see this mass disruption of so many different things when it comes to finance and banking and this power struggle where all of these big groups are trying to use the power of yesterday to control the technology of today. And when you're talking about being able to wield that power, one of the key elements that limits that power structure is decentralization. The same thing that empowers Bitcoin is the same thing that ultimately is empowering Cardano. And once we have the things that are necessary, such as Hydra, which is going to help with microtransactions, which is what we're waiting on for SoBlock so that we can put it on chain and start implementing all of the other features that we plan to implement. We need those cost-effective microtransactions to do that. And then the other side to that is Voltaire, the governance body, right? Because ultimately Cardano's plan is to become a autonomous blockchain whereby the community drives its growth and progression over time, not just, you know, like Charles Hoskinson says, he doesn't want to be the leader. He's not the leader. He's just the guy that is coordinating a lot of these different groups and holding them together and plotting a course until it's able to maintain itself, at which point we can see anything start to transpire on a global scale using this technology. And that kind of technology is difficult for these power-wielding, power-hungry groups that want to try and keep people out. They want to basically enrich their, you know, these companies that pay fees like, you know, fines and fees. It's a part of doing business for them. This is a back and forth kind of a handshake operation with a lot of these old school boys. Okay. And this new technology is such that it doesn't really, those kind of relationships aren't as big a deal. Maybe they are in the terms of maybe venture capitalist groups and some of these groups that are ultimately funded by some of the bigger players in Wall Street, right? There's a buddy system. Okay. And crypto doesn't really have a built-in buddy system. And when you're talking about the crypto of cryptos, as Charles Hoskinson has said in the past, it doesn't operate on a Ponzi-nomic system. Right? It's not funded and fueled by a bunch of venture capitalists that are then running around trying to buy up a bunch of marketing to create one narrative while they're trying to, you know, ruin others. Okay. That's not the game Cardano plays. Cardano is rising because of its technological advancement, because of what it is capable of now and what it is going to continue getting more capable of in the future. And by 2025, I believe all of these things are going to be implemented. We're going to see more significant growth on the Cardano blockchain than we see on any other blockchain out there. And that is why I invest, and that is why I feel more comfortable with my reserve assets being held in Cardano than I do just about anything else, including real estate. I've got an article coming about JP Morgan talking about how the government may potentially start seizing property in the near future. You're going to want to watch that video. It's going to be the next on this list. It'll probably come out tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, drop a comment, because I love reading those comments when I'm down and out and I'm grinding, and I just, I start reading through the comments of these videos, and I love each and every one of you. And I thank you for your time. I thank you for watching. Make sure you share this video too if you think there's any merit to it. And until next time, guys, grow your coins, and I'll see you soon.